Welcome guys to a brand new video, and also welcome to what may be the last video I make with my iPhone 13 Pro. As you guys may have seen, the iPhone 15 is out. Pre-orders went through last week. I actually would have got my phone yesterday. Today's Saturday. I would have got it Friday, but pretty busy day yesterday, so I'm not gonna go get it today. So I figured, you know what, why not shoot this last video, kind of see if we can see like a camera quality comparison between the 13 and the 15. I didn't get the 14 because I really don't care to upgrade my phone every year. Plus, the promotions are pretty much every 2 years, so it works out better that way anyways. So I got the Stinger outside because today I'm actually going to be doing a quick little upgrade to this car right here, which you can't really see very well because of the palm tree. What I'm actually installing today is a brake master cylinder reservoir bracket. And the whole purpose of that is to keep the brake reservoir steady during braking, because you know the reservoir does tend to move. You know, it tends to flex forward and backwards or whatnot while the car's in motion while you're braking. So the whole purpose of this is to keep that reservoir steady to gain better braking pressure. And it's another beautiful sunny day. Actually, today's the first day of fall here in Florida. So we're gonna bring the TL inside. And don't mind the dirt. It's been sitting out here for a little while. There's a bunch of leaves all over it. I don't really get to drive this car much. We're gonna get a little cold start here, somewhat, because I did crank it up a little while ago, maybe like an hour or so ago. If you guys do remember the video I did of this car a few months back when I did like a POV driving video and talked about all the modifications it has. This does have an aftermarket fuel system, so it is always interesting when I crank this car because sometimes it cranks right up or sometimes it takes forever, as if the car's about to die, kind of. So let's see how it is now. See, the temperature gauge is all the way cold. Let's crank it up and see. Oh, it cranked right up this time. Nice. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Nice RV6 exhaust system. Anyway, I don't want it to get too warmed up since I gotta be touching the engine bay, so let's go ahead and get inside the garage. And I cannot see anything next to me because I forgot to fold out the mirrors, but oh well, that's what the back camera is for. All right, so the car's inside. All those leaves. But nice. Let's take a look at the engine again. If you guys ever seen it before, like I said, I did like a full driving video of it. I didn't really do like a full in-depth tour of the whole car, or really go through every single mod on here. But you can see it's pretty heavily modified. So you got some P2R parts on here. Got a nice fat old intake, which is I forgot what this material is, but it's pretty much a paint with I forgot the name of it. Wrinkle black paint. So, and even so, even when it does, the engine is fully warm, this doesn't really get very hot. So I guess the wrinkle black and the coating that he put on top of it did help with the heat dissipation. So that's good. You don't want this to be getting too hot if you want to make the most horsepower out of it. But yeah, man, that's the engine. So here is the package with the bracket inside of it. As you see, I've already scribbled out the addresses so none of you guys can show up and rob me. And as you can see, I have not opened it, so we're gonna be opening it up on camera for the first time together. So let's see what's in here. Safety warning, guys, always cut away from it. Never cut towards you. Never do it. As confident as we may be, knowing we're not gonna cut ourselves, you never know. Always cut away from you, cut down, cut. Never cut towards you, ever. All right, let's see what's inside here. I didn't even break the tape very well. All right, I'm not gonna use it again, so it's not a big deal. All right, and here it is. This is the 9VA bracket. Now, as you can probably see, you see all the holes here. This is pretty much, I'm gonna show you exactly where it's gonna go. So it's gonna go underneath the strut tower brace, and it's gonna attach like this. Just to kind of mock it up, just give you a visual example right now. And then this shoe is what's gonna go through this hole right here, and basically, to the side, it's gonna push against the bottom of the master cylinder. But I'll take everything off that you guys can see everything that's involved with it. It's pretty simple. It's got to take off the bolts of the strut tower brace, to the strut tower brace off, put this underneath it, put the anchor in between the hole, and just put it the way it needs to go properly, and then just everything goes back in reverse order. So this should be pretty quick and easy, pretty simple install. Should be a bit of a short video, so let's get to it. So the bolts for the strut tower brace is a 12 and 14. So I'm going to be using the 12 and 14 millimeter deep sockets. And as you can see right there, I got my impact wrench to take them off. All right, so the RV6 strut tower brace is off. Now I'm going to take the 9VA bracket here. Let's kind of just mock this up a little bit so you guys can see how this goes. And I just realized I need to take off this 12 millimeter bolt right here. So bear with me. All right, round two. So just to kind of give an example. So it goes on like this. All right. So you see this little piece right here? This was going to push against the cylinder. And then this is where we take, I just had it in my hand. What the hell did I do with it? Sorry. This is where we're gonna take this right here and thread that through so this can push against the cylinder itself. So let's do that. All right, so this is basically how it's gonna be installed. So you have this top nut, which is gonna stay on the outside. You have like a washer style nut that's gonna go inside of it. So it's pretty much gonna screw together to hold it in place. Once everything's bolted down, you'll pretty much have a better idea. So it's gonna pretty much stay like this, and then this is gonna go against the cylinder, and you'll tighten it up with this. So I'm gonna have to put the camera down to install this, but just to kind of show you how it's gonna go. So remember, it's gonna go this way, like so. You know, it may actually be easier if you move the fuse box out the way. So let's do that. All right, so I got the fuse box out the way, and it's a 10 millimeter bolt. You can either move it from here or here. It's up to you. So it's out the way now. So now we can, now we have more space and more visual of what we're gonna do here. So you see, it just goes right on top of the suspension bracket. I'm sorry, the strut tower. And I don't know what you can really see, but the bolt on this side, and then the one on the inside is gonna tighten up. It's gonna squeeze together, and then this shoe against the cylinder itself. I don't know if I can, you guys can see that. I don't know, my camera's not focusing. There we go. So yeah, it's gonna just push against that, and it's not gonna allow it to move. So once we get everything tightened up, it's just put everything back in reverse order. All right, so here's what I had to do to get this to install properly. So you can see I put two of the bolts back on just to hold it in place. And now you can see the anchor is pushed right up against the cylinder. What I did, I took a 17 millimeter open-ended wrench to the larger nut. I don't know if you guys can see that. The larger nut right behind this. All right, hold it right there in place like that. And then I took a 13 millimeter socket to tighten down the bolt. So I just held that side. I always had to use both hands for this. And just tightened it up with this one. And that's it. Now the difficult part now is going to be getting these bolts off to put the strut tower brace back on without it coming loose. So I'm gonna put the camera back on the tripod so you guys can see me fail. I'm just joking. I'm gonna get this. Now what I actually can do is just take off one of these bolts. I'm actually gonna put back on the 12 millimeter that goes right here on the edge, because the RV6 strut tower brace, because it's open-ended on that one side, it doesn't use that bolt that's right here. So I can stabilize the bracket with this one 12 millimeter bolt that I'm about to put back on. Then that way it's not going to move when I loosen it and tighten everything back down. So that should make things a lot easier. All right, so everything is bolted and buttoned back down. So everything back how it was. You see the bracket right here, and then you see the shoe pushing right up against the master cylinder. And that's it, guys. It's as simple as that. Fuse box is back on where it should be. There you go. Another simple, clean install. I was going to take a quick little drive around the block to test out the new bracket, but the bracket that holds my phone for this head strap is missing, and I cannot find it. So this ain't no good to me no more. I guess it's back to the good old suction cup, handy dandy window mount camera. So let's go. All right, let's go for a little ride around the block. Of course, I never have any gas in this damn car because I don't really drive it, so. Oh well. Alright, I'm not gonna do nothing crazy for right now. This is a neighborhood. Probably get up to about maybe 40, 45 or so. Just test out the brakes. Okay. Alright, it's a little bit smoother. But you know, like I said, I'm not going fast. I probably did about 40, 45, just then. Alright. So I'm doing right now about 45 again. Oh yeah. Okay, this does feel smoother. This does feel smoother. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This does feel a little smoother. Look at this stupid Toyota driver. Come on, man. Learn right away. Going to the stop sign now. Third gear. Hit the brakes. Yeah. All right. I think this is worth the upgrade. No joke. I think it's worth the upgrade for real. So there you go, guys. This is the 9VA brake master cylinder stabilizer. I don't know the actual full name for it, but I know that's the brand 9VA. I will leave all the information in the description below for the seller, his Instagram. This was the first batch that he sent out, so thankfully, you know, we were the ones to test it out. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. All car content, car reviews, DIYs, things of that nature, all happens on this channel. So if you guys are into that, then you're in the right place. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And next video will be with the iPhone 15 Pro. So I'm excited to shoot some content with that, so you see the differences in the quality. Until then, take care, guys, and drive safely.